think what the movies don't really talk a lot about is how important focus is during labor. And this is also something that women don't really hear a lot about usually from friends. But just having focus and privacy during the labor process is really important for labor to progress optimally. So I always kind of tell clients to think about how animals act during labor. So like if a cat was going to give birth to her kittens, does she go into the middle of a park on a sunny day and just do it on the grass? And the answer, of course, is no. Often it happens at night, or if it is during the day, the cat will kind of seek out a quiet, dark place. So the cat may kind of go into the closet and just have some privacy. And human women are the same way. So usually they want quiet and privacy during the labor process, and that helps them to focus better during labor. So one of the things that partners can do to help women focus is to actually match the woman's energy. So in early labor, a woman might be really chatty, she may even be laughing and joking, and all of that is totally fine. It's fine for her provider to joke back with her. Can you please go away, because you're going to distract me? Really? I don't want to have to start these videos over because it's already super time consuming and it's hard to get time without the two of them. So now I already have to start that over. Bye. So one of the things that's important for providers to do is to actually match the woman's mood during labor. So in early labor, women may be talkative, they may be laughing and joking, and it's okay for their partner to laugh and joke with them and be chatty as well, because that may help to actually distract them, which is really helpful for just getting through early labor, because early labor, especially for first-time moms, may take a while, but it's usually not all that intense, and so just kind of finding things to help the time go by will be really helpful. But as labor kind of gets more intense, the woman usually will have to focus more on her contractions. So initially, as labor intensifies, usually the woman she's just going to have to be more focused during contractions, but in between she may still be talking, she may still be laughing, and so her partner should kind of mirror that. And if her partner is going to be talking to her and asking her questions, he or she should do that in between contractions, not during contractions. Most women during contractions usually just like to have quiet, maybe some music playing in the background, but not talking, not questions being asked. And so if you're in the hospital at this point, one of the things that the partner can do is kind of help the woman to advocate for having that quiet. And just by being quiet when the woman is having a contraction, that kind of demonstrates to hospital staff and providers that the woman is really needing to focus during those contractions. As labor continues to progress and the contractions get much more closer and much more intense, most likely many women are not going to want any talking at all, even in between contractions. They're just going to want to rest in between. So it's important to kind of watch a woman's body language during this time, and is she closing her eyes during contractions? If so, she probably just wants to rest. It's usually not a good time to tell jokes or be laughing or talking a lot. So during this time, it's important to kind of minimize annoying distractions. So if the nurse in the room is kind of very chatty, you could maybe just not give her very long answers, just to kind of subtly indicate that you'd like some more quiet. Or you could even ask her, say something like, my partner is really trying to focus during her contractions, so can we just try to have more peace and quiet? And you can also try to minimize the number of people in and out of the room. So when you get to the hospital, you can ask the staff to show you around where things are in the room and ask for their permission to help yourself if you need things like heat packs or blankets or whatever, because then you won't have people coming in and out, which helps a woman to also focus much better. Finally, one of the things that you can do to help with focus during labor is if you're having a hospital birth, you can actually just plan to stay at home as long as possible, and of course talk to your provider about what as long as possible looks like. For some people that's going to be just staying home for early labor. For other people, that will be staying home for part of active labor. But staying at home helps to keep a woman more peaceful, more relaxed. Labor will progress a little bit better, provided that she's planning an unmedicated birth. Of course, if a woman desires pain medication at any time, that would kind of be the time to go into the hospital.